There's a big storm going on, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold the connection. Man, you can hear the wind, it's so bad. But you would think it would be a lot, my net would be a lot more worse. And I started getting better, so. That's why I don't trust anybody. And that's why they're still not my friend. And there's a reason why I won't refriend people. Because they put my dad through hell. Welcome to the stream. Because there's a lot of friends that I'm not going to talk to anymore. And there's also a lot of family. Because they're jealous as fuck. They want me to go against my dad's wishes before he passed away. And they're also basically thinking like I'm like the super bad guy. They can keep on doing that. I don't mind being the bad guy. And I also don't like the people that went really religious fanatic on me either. For a reason. Because that was really messed up after my dad had a stroke. And everybody putting into his head that I was the Antichrist and I needed to be committed. I ain't gonna forgive people for doing that shit. Because that was fucking flat out nuts. Now you know why I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Religious abuse. They were all spun out and shit, you know? And they were wanting my dad basically to throw me into a mental ward so basically they could get the house. Because they kept on saying, even after me and him moved from Fremont and stuff like that, they still kept on putting into my dad's head, trying to, oh yeah, he don't deserve anything, kick him out, and all that stuff. When the house's name, my name's on it. You know, it's like, what the hell? They were more concerned about my money than they were theirs, let's say that. So there really ain't gonna be no chance for me to be friends with them. Because I'm not ever gonna trust them again. I don't care how fucking nice they are. They put my dad through hell, and also me. They would get mad at him and just repeat stuff over and over. And if you think this stuff is going to intimidate me, hell fuck no. My dad used to basically stop me from doing certain things because he didn't want me involved with the stuff. And basically he put his health on the line trying to get these people to stop, and they just kept on calling. my dad should have just stopped talking to them, period. And also, no friend says you should stop what you're doing and give it to me and gets all fucking hostile and shit. I don't care if they don't remember it or whatever. They shouldn't be doing dope in the fucking first place. And thinking that it's okay to fucking be all on drugs, messing with my dad's head and my head. Fuck that. I don't need dope around me. Cause I mean, seriously, who in their right mind would think that shit? Just because someone's gaming tag. That you need to stop this and come to God and do dope. Fuck that. Because that's what they were doing. They weren't believing in God, they were believing in dope. Sorry, but I'm telling the truth. Because they're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. I hate hypocrites. They were using religion to try to get a hold of my dad's income and mine. I don't deal with that shit. Am I getting any perks from this? Am I getting a hand job? No. You know? All I get is how evil I am and I need to be locked up and give my shit to them. Because I don't deserve it. And honestly, worked for, put hours upon hours upon hours of hard labor for working at a job. Just because they don't have something and they want it. You want a big group? Fucking there's Facebook. Go basically hog wild. You want a gaming community? There's Discord. There's all this other shit. You don't need my shit. That's why I don't deal with losers anymore. Because losers want everybody to do the work for them. And they come up with this really fucked up idea or some fucking really fucked up conspiracy theorist bullshit. Maybe they shouldn't be watching me and maybe they should go back to doing their dope on a street corner. I don't know. Or go basically to rehab, either or. Because basically my life has no bearing on theirs. Just saying. And I'm not gonna please my aunt either. I'm not gonna basically stop streaming, um, quit doing what I'm doing, um, and kiss my sister's butt after she fucking threatened to take the house from me. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care if basically the whole family on that side gets mad at me. They shouldn't have jumped at me and said that they were gonna take the house from me. You know? Play that I'm the bad guy all that you want. Nobody in their right mind comes over at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning all pissed off, spun off their ass, threatened somebody for 45 minutes, and said, give us the house. And when I said no, and they said, well, we're gonna take it from you, and then they lunge at me. I'm sorry. If somebody's claiming to be a gangster and shit like that and they lunge at somebody, you're gonna fucking understand. Basically, somebody's gonna react. And honestly, threatening me is not a cool thing to do. You don't do that to fucking family. That's why I don't talk to a lot of my family. Because they think it's all gravy. And I told my aunt this. Just because my uncle molested me and my mom's mom, my grandmother, said it was okay because it happened to him, I'm not the whipping boy after that. But that's what they were doing. So I told her that after that happened and basically how they said I lied, that basically my grandpa had to pay lawyers to get me away from that side of the family because they were saying molestation was okay. I remember basically when I was 4 years old, going to the restroom, and all there was blood. I mean, thick blood. You couldn't see no water. All you could see was blood. I was so scared. And this is when I was 4 years old. And after that, my mom's mom and that whole side of the family started treating me like shit. And my grandmother said it was a lie and it never happened. And I told my aunt that, and I said, I'm not gonna be treated like the bad guy anymore. If you want to talk to me right. Because I've been telling everybody to talk to me right. I'm not gonna be verbally abused anymore. Just because I don't do something that somebody says. Because that's what they used to do, is run me down until the point that I felt fucking extremely depressed, because they would just do it constantly, repetitively, until they got their way. Even if it was a couple weeks or a couple months, they would just repeat how fucked up I am, even if I didn't do anything bad. You know? Or basically, let's say they screw you over, blaming you for it constantly, just to be mad at you. Acting like you're the one that's at fault. I can't deal with that stuff. Just for me standing up for myself, I get verbally abused. shit. It may be alright, basically, for your family to basically screw their kids and get away with it, but if I have kids, anybody touches them that's on that side of the family, they ain't gonna get a chance to see jail. That's all I gotta say. Because any family that thinks it's okay for molestation is a fucked up family. And they all belong behind bars. To pass that kind of genetic curse down of just fucked up individualism. That's why I'm not talking to a lot of my family. They think I should stop basically helping people and helping get rid of like the molesters off the internet. Deal with one of my uncles getting mad at me. He told me to stop. And he was going to take my PlayStation away from me. And basically, I remember what was weird. Why would an uncle threaten somebody to take away their stuff? You know? It's stupid. That's why I don't talk to my family. Because some of them think molestation's okay. So yeah, I've had family threaten to beat my ass if I didn't give them my stuff before, from my mom's side of the family. I actually had to grab a baseball bat. He was military trained. I didn't do anything bad to him or anything like that, but I told him basically, if you're going to take my system from me, you're going to have to go through me, you know, and I picked up a bat. Because I'm sorry, I'm not fucking with anybody that was trained to kill. If they're threatening to kick my ass. Sorry. I was also taught not to back down either. I'm not just going to give up something when I'm doing something right, you know? Fuck that shit. So you know, some of my family ain't too good. And they think molestation's all gravy. That's why they don't want me to do Lone Wolf anymore. They don't want me to help get rid of the pedophiles and all that shit. They want that sickness to continue. That's why I'm not talking to them anymore. And if any of them are still doing it, they can rot in hell. Whoop. They don't understand when that happens, a piece of that child dies. You know? That's why I really don't like a lot of people. They would rather flow to a negative side of the world, aspect of reality, and not trip off of stuff that is being done and not want to make a change. So I don't really want to be around them. And I'm not going to sacrifice my happiness and know that negative shit is happening so that they can be happy. So they can be mad at me all they want, blame me for everything. But I know I'm telling the truth. That's why I don't like people. No, there. So right now my mom's side of the family is pissed off at me. But my aunt wanted me to leave the house before my dad died. Because what I'm thinking my mom's side of the family wants this house. Because my mom's side of the family are also related to my ex-roommate that tried to poison me. So yeah. Weird. That's why I don't trust too many people. Because when my dad was on his deathbed, my aunt told me to get a job and get out of the house, knowing that my name was on it, and leave my dad because my dad's messed up. That's what she said when he was on his deathbed. And then when my family was trying to get a hold of my sister, she ends up talking more smack. Like, all my bad upbringing was from my dad. If it wasn't for my dad's side of the family, I would think molestation is cool, and I would have probably been dumped over on the road somewhere. Because they thought it was okay for my uncle to keep on molesting me over and over and over and over again. And my grandmother said it was okay. My mom said it was okay. So that's why I'm kind of pissed off at my aunt. Because she's starting to act like them as well. Because it's not okay for family to try to jump somebody just so they don't give because they don't give them the house, you know? It's my house. I'm not gonna give up my house. And my aunt's mad at me because of it. You know? Fuck it. Honestly, I feel like filing a lawsuit almost. I mean, if they're gonna go this crazy, I'm just waiting for one of them to show up on my social media. What I think it's so fucking funny. It takes a shitload of them to fuck with me. A shitload. One is just little old me. I mean, what did I do to them, you know? I know I'm an asshole. Guaranteed on that. But I don't think molestation is cool. And I don't think verbal abuse is cool either. Because that has dramatic side effects. And but her brother was the one continuously molesting me. My dad was the one that saved me from them. And I told her that, you know, I really don't care if certain family members get mad. Because if it takes me standing up to certain people, maybe some of the family members will go, wait a minute, they're not lying about this? Because I found this out from my cousin that they were lying about what happened and covering it up. And I found out why they were doing it, you know? Why they were treating me like shit. My whole fucking life. They always used to talk down to me and all that stuff. Which was retarded. That's why I'm not gonna really let any of them move in, you know? They always thought themselves as better than me. I'm sorry. I don't fuck kids. I believe people that bury that type of secret, there's a place waiting for you in the afterlife. If it's true. So, you guys can be all crazy you want. Do all the drugs you want. Blame me for everything like I'm the bad guy. Do religious abuse. And do all that shit. There's a place waiting for you guys. And I don't even think hell's the word for it. Because nobody in their right minds does that to kids. At all. At this point, I don't even consider my mom's side of the family family. And I don't consider some friends friends. Especially when you get an uncle when you start making it to a point and he threatens to kick your ass if you don't give you your stuff to him. You know, it's like, fuck, I paid for it with my hard-earned money. He didn't buy me my consoles. I could understand, you know. They were never his accounts in the first place, you know. It's just people that are jealous. Honestly, I think they're trying to monetize the group. That's why they were getting upset. But it's not their group, so I'm not giving it to them. Just because somebody else said that didn't create the group you don't go to somebody else if you want somebody's property. Just because a family member says something, it doesn't mean you can have it. Or if a friend says you can have it, it still doesn't mean you can have it. Unless they bought it, they created it, and all that shit. And I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. I don't care what my aunt says. She's all, just stop if you need money, blah blah blah. It's like, I don't need her money, you know? I'd rather be left alone. I get paid. I get money. So it's like, what the fuck does it matter what I do on my free time? You know? As long as I'm happy. That's all that matters. I try to be positive. I mean, I have PTSD moments, which really sucks sometimes. But sometimes I gotta let it out, you know? So it doesn't fuck me up. I used to fucking keep it all bundled up before. And I used to let people walk all over me. And I used to be a lot more unstable. A lot more. Once I started sticking up for myself, yeah, sometimes it's hard. Yeah, sometimes I'll have like 5 or 6 or 7 people not wanting me to do something. But it's usually when they want me to stop something, it's usually something that makes me happy. So I'm not stopping for their pleasure so that they can be happy. They don't have to focus on me if they don't like me streaming. And I'm not going to take their money either. Because if it's taking money to stop streaming, fuck that. I enjoy streaming. They can basically piss up a rope. I don't care if they get upset. But I am very thankful for you guys being here in the stream. Sometimes I vent, sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I'm just real quiet. But I am going to get all this resolved. Because I'm not going to keep on going through trauma constantly for their pleasure. But I'm not going to stop streaming because I'm not going to go through verbal abuse from my mom's side of the family anymore. They can think what they want. They can think in their mind all they want that I'm the bad guy. I even told her that. Because she's always going to put me as the bad guy. I remember when I had a job at grocery... Well, I had a job somewhere. I don't remember where. I was doing so, and she threatened to call the cops if I didn't fucking stop smoking weed. It's like, what the fuck? It's like she wants me to get a job. I already got money. She wants me to quit smoking pot. And she wants me to continue talking to my sister, which triggers my post-traumatic stress disorder when she's doing it deliberately. My pot helps me with my post-traumatic stress disorder and my pain. My streaming helps me with my anxiety. I am not getting off of Twitch or YouTube or whatever social media, and I'm not going to stop smoking pot. He tried to fuck up my head. That's all I gotta say. And I'm not going through the verbal abuse from anybody. I don't care who it is. Even if it's God. God wouldn't do that though, you know? I'm actually thankful certain things to happen. I mean, I thought my aunt was like, that she had no blemishes of negativity whatsoever. I thought she was the sweetest aunt whatsoever until my dad was on his deathbed. Then she completely fucking changed. And what they don't understand, I bought this house. That means it's mine, motherfucker. My name is on it. I bought it. So, I mean, shit. I was the one that popped up my laptop and all that stuff, had to deal with. My dad helped too, and so did basically, I mean, I had to do a lot of the stuff because we were out in Fremont, and basically I had to do a lot of stuff with. My dad doesn't know how to work with a laptop or any computer stuff, which was really cool, you know? When I first saw him, actually, what do we need over here for the bricks? How much money do I have on me? Oh, cool. Ash. Still get more soil. Actually, I might want to do ash. checking to see how long I've been streaming. 1 hour and 5 minutes. Woohoo! take some Advil. I'm in pain right now. What the fuck? Damn it. The rest I'm just gonna get sand until the shovel breaks. And then I'm gonna probably end the stream because I'm in some extreme pain right now. Dang it. After the shovel breaks, I'm going to end the stream. Oh, there it went. Okay. Thank you for stopping by.